Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Aisha Talks, and something that I want to talk about today is work from home because this culture has become extremely popular this year, and earlier only part-time workers or freelancers were working from home, but this year onwards many full-time employers and employees would like to work from home. So there are certain tips that I would like to share with you, and I hope it comes handy for you while you start working from home. So let's see tip number one. So the tips would be designate a permanent workspace. Now you see when we are at home, so we are comfortable, and that's a place where we are most relaxed. So while you choose and while you settle to work from home, you need to find a permanent workplace, workspace, workstation. It can be maybe your study room, maybe a corner, maybe your bedroom, anywhere where you can work peacefully. So you know that whenever you have to start working, you have to go to that particular corner and sit peacefully and start working. So always designate a permanent workspace so that you can keep your stuff over there. You can have your laptop or all the devices, files, related documents you can keep over there. So you need to designate a permanent workspace over there in your house so that you are not confused every day that where to go and from where you should start working. So tip number one is designating a permanent workspace. Tip number two would be investing in quality technology. Now, working from home is a famous and it's a popular phenomenon nowadays, but it is not possible if you do not have access to good technology and good devices. So it is always a good idea to invest in quality technology. So make sure that you have latest technology, your connections are stable, everything that you have in order to connect to your peers, in order to connect to your bosses, your colleagues, your clients. So your technology is actually flawless because if you do not have technological boost, then you may not be able to work or communicate with your clients and with your colleagues. So it is always a good investment to have a quality technology right at your doorstep. Tip number three is structuring your day. You see, when you have you're working, when you choose to work from home, so there are many things that are going on in your family, and maybe your siblings, your parents, they are doing some stuff, and you are there. You are also, your involvement is necessary. So you need to structure your day. Structure in the sense that you should know that I am going to work during this time duration, this time slot. I would be working. At a designated place, and I would be talking to my colleagues, I would be speaking to my clients. So you need to structure your day that some people are very good during morning hours, so they are good when they are working during the early morning hours, but some people would like to work at night. So you need to structure your day whatever time is most feasible for you, and you think that you can work conveniently. So you need to structure your activities, your work activities around that, and around that time slot. So you need to structure your day that I'm going to have this particular work at this duration, and then I'm going to take a break, and then I would be involved in some family matters. Because working from home, you are not at office, and your involvement is necessary. And sometimes your siblings would start speaking to you, your parents would ask you to come and participate in a family talk and things like that. So you need to structure your day. You need to find the time slot that is most feasible for you to work while you are working from home. Tip number four would be polishing your communication skills. Communication skills is an asset, and if you are good in communication skills, you can reach on top of your career. It is always a good strategy to polish your communication skills, because you are not speaking to your clients and your peers and colleagues face to face. So your communication skills should be very good. You should know how to quickly send emails. You should know how to quickly communicate through WhatsApp. You should know how to send a message on Messenger very quickly. So your communication skill should be sharp, and it should be ready. You should have enough vocabulary. You should know all the jargons. You should know all the salutations and everything. You should have a pocket full of communication skills, and that you can use immediately as the need arises. Tip number five, taking breaks and relaxing. Now, this is another important aspect, because if you're working from home, so you're not supposed to work 24/7. As a human being, we need to take breaks, and we need to have find some place when we can relax. And this is true when you are working, when you are going to your office, you do enjoy tea breaks, you do have a lunch break, isn't it? So taking breaks and relaxing, it is normal, and it is rather it is recommended. So you should, after working 2 hours or 1.5 hour or after 3 hours, you should settle for a small break and you should relax a bit. That is normal, and rather that is necessary, because it is going to boost your energy for the next time duration where you can actually be very productive. So taking breaks and relaxing, it is tip number 5. While you are working at home, it is good that you take a break after 2 hours of working or 3 hours of working, because it will keep you refreshed, and it will you will be charged for the next set of tasks. Tip number 6: informing your work from home availability. So you should actually inform your colleagues and every clients that you are working from home, so you are available during this time duration, and they should know that since you're working from home, so they should contact you during this hour or this time duration, or if you're taking Sundays off, if you're taking Saturdays off. So you should inform all your peers, all your clients, that you are working from home and this is your available time when they can contact you, or they can give you a call, they can send a message and things like that. So communicating expectations at home, this is tip number 7. Now, when we are working from home, so there are things going on, as I've told you, that family is there. So there are many things going on. So you need to actually you need to sit one day and speak to your family that I am going to work from home, and these are the things that you should do and you should not do. So in order to have a noise-free environment, and in order to have you should not have an embarrassment while you are online, or if you are if you are speaking to your clients, your cameras are on, so you don't want that. So you need to communicate your expectations at home. You need to speak to your family that I am going to work and this is a place where I'm going to work, so please, I expect all of you to cooperate, and you should not make noise. Do not call me while I am on a video call and things like that. So communicating expectations at home is vital. You need to communicate to your family that I am going to work from home, and I would be professionally dealing with my clients, and there are official commitments that I have to fulfill. So you are not supposed to interrupt me, or you are not supposed to make noise in the background, or do not just run here and there. Why? Because of course it looks less professional while you are speaking and your cameras are on, your audio is on, so it becomes very embarrassing also. So you need to communicate expectations at home, because that is necessary. Now, setting working hours, again, this is crucial, because you can advertise it. You can actually inform by an email, or maybe you can record a message and speak to everyone that these are your working hours. Obviously, if you're at home, so you cannot designate all your time for working professionally, I mean. So there are other things also. You need some time to rest. You need some time for your family. So, even if you are going to your office, so you have a time slot that is designated for working. So setting working hours is crucial. If you are working home, so you should know that this is my best time, and this is the time when I am available, I am most productive. So therefore I would be working during this time slot to this time slot. So setting working hours is another crucial step, and you should communicate this to everyone who is involved in your team and everyone. Staying away from social media, now this is very very important, because when you're working from home, and you are linked with you have a PC, your mobile phone is on. So there's a tendency that you start working, you start using social media, and even I have been working from home since many years, and social media is an addiction. So you do want to actually go and check out your messages and what is there on the news feed and things like that. So staying away from social media is another tip. If you're working, so just make a promise to yourself that you are not going to open your Facebook or Insta, because it is just going to deviate, and it is just going to take you away from your professional commitments. So you need to, while you are working from home, so it's not it is mandatory on you. It is not it is not important, it is not necessary that you have to in another tab you have to open your Facebook too, because that is just going to waste a lot of time. So staying away from social media is another is important tip. And tip number 10, this is the last thing. So you need to develop a plan. You need to develop a plan that in 1 month of time, in 4 weeks, in next 4 weeks, I'm going to achieve this goal. And these are the goals, these are the short term goals, these are the long term goals. And you should then work accordingly towards reaching to your goals. Because if you do not have a plan, you would be just deserted, and sometimes you're doing this and next day you're doing nothing. So you need to actually develop a plan that I am going to achieve these targets in next 3 weeks, in next 1 week, in next 10 days. Because developing a plan is crucial. Without a plan, you cannot move an inch if you are working from home. So developing a plan is another crucial thing that you should have while you choose to work from home. So do cooperate these tips if you are from if you are from working from home, and leave a tip in the comment section below that you like the most. Because because I would know. So do cooperate these tips if you're working from home, and leave a tip in the comment section below that you like the most, so that I know if my tips were useful for you. And hit the subscribe button if you like my content, and I will see you all again very soon. Love you. Thank you very much. This is Aisha Khan signing off. Bye.